Horizontal, guys. Or vertical. Because you cannot change it once you set it. Oh, get in there. I was supposed to wait until I started this down there, but I hit the wrong freaking button. All right. Well, so I'm supposed to be out at the ice building. It's gotten dark now, so I can actually walk down there with just the tripod. I don't need a cane after dark, strictly. I should have one, but I don't. Ugh.
Because the last big donations before COVID, we had 4 fundraisers, musical fundraisers.
All right.
Okay.
See, that's what I was wanting to wait till I got down to the ice building for, is I didn't want to have to deal with the possibility of the stream connecting and disconnecting as I got too close to a place where there just isn't enough bars on the cellular. I freaking love it. It is so close to home. And I freaking love that it exists and it's right here. And we have the ability to, I mean, like, those sidewalks are all like wooden planks. All the flowers, which I'm of course very allergic to. And guys, I need to change how I'm holding this. So, much has happened. I'm going to talk and pretend that this is going to stay connected. Trump is fucking losing it. And I can't say that we are the reason for that. We're certainly helping. I mean, people say, what are you accomplishing out there? We are driving Donald Trump out of his fucking mind. And it is so great that we're doing it. Because the more erratic he gets, the more people can see what he is. There are people among us protesters who say anybody who's ever supported MAGA, fuck them. They are effectively as good as dead. And, I mean, you can take that attitude, I suppose. But if you do that, that's 77 million people. That's nearly a third of the country voted for this asshole. Are you going to say that that a third of the country needs to become unpeople? At the end of all of this, you're going to have a hard time finding somebody. Sorry for the shaky, guys. Hard time finding somebody who will admit that they voted for Trump. Well, you all know me. I did it twice. And you can say my reasons for doing it either time or both are absolutely stupid. But I did it. First out of spite, anger, and fear. And then out of, well, he didn't really do all that much. He wasn't really allowed to do all that much, but he didn't really do all that much, except, he got the regulations away for the COVID vaccine. That was enough for a person who was, not going to vote for Biden. And really not going to vote for Harris. Well, I ended up voting for Harris in 24 because, frankly, it had become clear to me Trump was worse because of January 6th. Y'all know me. Those of you who are regulars, you know that is why I became basically a never Trump Republican. And then when the Republican Party said, Trump is our future, I said, he's not mine. Never will be. Never again. Now, there are people who are, dude said to me the other night, I didn't want to see what Trump was. No, I genuinely didn't see it. I didn't see it. It's not that I didn't want to see it, because what I saw was a lot of own the libs crap that everybody insisted he didn't actually mean. Well, it turns out he fucking did mean it. All of it. And we learned the hard way that he meant all of it. Or at least those of us who have figured out what he is and what he will do to attain power and siphon off the country's wealth. We learned what he will do. We learned what he is. And what he is frankly a disgusting human being. But he's also one who only has the power he does because Republicans decided they wanted to win more than they wanted to have principles. And they're fucking cowards. Now we know that politicians are fucking cowards because we're Democrats. Yes, I am a Democrat now. Our politicians are fucking cowards. We know. We know what we're dealing with here. I don't think we can throw those people away, though, if they see the light. Some of them have seen the writing on the wall, and that's enough to, I don't close up faces over here. So I'm, even though these are some of the same people who were down there before, I don't, that's just my policy, so. We don't, we don't want people to just go, oh, I'm sorry, this was bad for me. No. We want people to realize that they fucked up. They done fucked up. That's what we want them to realize. I don't know if that's going to happen for everybody. I don't know if it'll happen for, half of them, honestly. But as many as possible. And if we can convince people to realize that they fucked up and do something about it, yeah, I want those people to be on our side. If they can be, then, if they can be, then we'll bring them over. Now, some people are talking to the wrong people. Nothing's going to change if you don't talk to the wrong people. Now, I don't know I don't know all the story about every story, but I mean, I can tell you that I am not going to attack people on our side. And some people have done that. And I mean, I hear, well, no, we never do that. Well, okay, yeah, we did do that, but it's okay in this case. No, I'm not gonna. You'll notice I haven't attacked those motherfuckers. Ooh, my arm says no. Ow. I haven't attacked those motherfuckers. And honestly, if I had the option, that building right across the street would be taken apart brick by brick, and the people in it. Hey, how you doing, man?
Dude, give me some sugar. I'll be back. Someone else is taking over.
Sure. I would love to do that. I can't do that. I would fucking love to do it. I can't. And we here, this group here, can't do it. There's not enough of us. And frankly, I mean, the fact is, Trump wants us to do that. Those headlights were literally rainbow colored. I wonder how good those are as headlights. Trump would love us to do that because it would give him the excuse he wants to start sending in the Marines, 82nd Airborne, the Navy SEALs, anything that he thinks sounds cool because, you know, he's a fucking toddler with access to the nuclear button. I don't want to give that to him. I do not want to give it to him. That is why I literally say about every other video or so, I don't support violent action of any sort against anyone. And when I stop saying that, if I stop saying that, you'll know that things have changed. But the truth is, I don't want to go there. I don't want to give Trump what he wants. I do want to get my battery cable. I have a little knot in the end of my battery cable so that it stays put.
I also have a program. That's right. You know what was filled in your head that made you act out like this. In fact, gotta sound cool, y'all.
No, I want people to realize just how much they fucked up and join us in trying to stop it. That's what I want. I would love to see all these people in this building, all of the MAGA people who voted for Trump, the MAGA streamers. I would love to see them go, holy shit, this guy has to go. I would love even more if they would make the next step and say, holy shit, what we thought we were trying to accomplish is not what we were accomplishing. Love that to happen.
Also, fuck you, Timmy. Really, we want your soul. Never get it from us, but it's obvious how you get yours, man.
I'm just setting up the chairs. I would love to see those guys help us stop this. I don't know if that'll ever happen. Okay, well, it's not showing me any chat, so I didn't see literally any chat. Give me a second. I will sit down and have a look at what she said before. I'm so used to horizontal and the fact that it's broken that I'm unaware of how vertical is broken. Okay, you cannot change your family, unfortunately. Those are flowers. My previous stream, which is quite choppy, an interfaith group, largely seniors and others, but an interfaith group stood in the park, which is about 5 blocks away, for 10 minutes, silent, marched down here silently. He wasn't silent, but that's Richard. He was down here hooting and hollering. They came down here, dropped flowers in the driveway, circled around, did it again, circled around, did it a third time, and went back to the park and, sang protest songs. This is indeed still happening in Portland. They're still kidnapping our neighbors, our friends, our families, people who have had legal status for decades. They're saying, your status is no longer legal, you're now an illegal, and you're being deported. And good luck, we'll either deport you to where you came from, or if we decide we really don't like you, we'll send you to a fucking concentration camp. Or, if you are legal and you're not actually able to be deported, we'll put you in a concentration camp domestically for weeks to months until you agree, because the conditions are so bad, they're literally torture, that you're willing to be deported. That's happening too. And it's being done here in Portland. So okay, that doesn't work. That's fine.
Okay, we actually have a request here from one of our comrades down here.
Yeah, sorry, since I created this this here, this one does not have the 4-hour sub thing. 2 of those things. Yeah, people have come in like 4 in the morning and spray painted the building. I'm not a big fan of that. This is my neighborhood. I live here.
They are going to take my family away, even if I do do this stuff. Those are lies I hope that fill your heads. But
Thing is, people haven't trashed the city. If you saw me walk over here, all of the spray paint is literally on that building right there and the sidewalk around it. They haven't trashed the city. They've spray painted that building. And by the way, ICE have done efforts to get rid of things that were nice looking. They're using that as propaganda, which is why I keep telling people, I wouldn't do that shit if I was you. This is fucking propaganda against us, and we're providing it, or at least some of us are. I could guess who. I don't have evidence. I could guess who. But I'm not gonna I'm not going to do things that are going to hurt friendlies. And offering suspicions as to who did that. I don't have proof. See, let me take you guys on a trip. Some of you guys have seen this before, but some of the MAGA folks, wow, the wind literally blew over a chair. I guess maybe I don't want a super light chair. All right, I'm gonna actually pull the camera off the tripod because doing this vertical sucks. Good evening. Hey. Get out of these guys' way. All right. This. More of this. We need more of this. Now, the person who painted this is up a tree right now. That was it after she left. She painted all of this stuff. She did paint this. The less we look at that, the better. But this stuff here, this is, I would love it if basically the city said, if you don't clean up the graffiti on your building, we will clean up the graffiti on your building. And they hired sidewalk painting girl to come out here and paint over this graffiti with stuff that represents community, and oh, they would get rid of that so fucking fast. But these are the flowers that we left. And the fact is, the ice holes in that building are just going to drive right over them. They won't come out and remove them. They're just going to drive right over them. We know because they do it every month. We come back and we put the flowers here anyway because we're not going to forget the people that ICE has been disappearing, torturing, raping, or otherwise sexually assaulting, starving, putting in blistering heat and freezing cold out in the elements, packed like sardines behind fences, given maggoty food and not enough of it. I mean, everything short of putting fucking sawdust in the food. These are concentration camps. And there's some evidence that they're building incinerators in them, or have built, which means they're planning to turn them into fucking death camps. Concentration camps we got proof for. Death camps, not so much, but I wouldn't put it past these fuckers. Love you, try me! Sometimes they honk. They're not supposed to, but sometimes they do. I mean, if you support this shit that they're doing, I'm sorry, you have a morality problem. You really do. I still want to see all the people who have a morality problem fucking realize it and choose a better path. That is my sincerest wish, is for even people like Tommy, if you are you know, following this shit, you know about Tommy for Trump. The dude has a gaming channel on the side. I sincerely wish he would decide that trying to start fights with often senior citizens and random ass gay people because assholes on the internet are willing to give him money for doing it. I really wish he would instead focus on the gaming stream and be successful doing that. I don't expect somebody who's been so publicly bad, just bad, to start coming out here and supporting us. But the least he could do is stop being a problem. Other people who supported him, who voted for him, oh, guys! Other people who supported him, find something, chill, like the event that I covered earlier tonight. Show up, talk to people, not while they're trying to be silent. Talk to people. Maybe don't tell them you voted for Trump 3 times. That's not going to be a good way to start a conversation. But talk to them. And when you see people instead of labels, ask how you can help. There is life after Trump. There are some people who won't accept you, but frankly, they're assholes. We got assholes on our side. I freely admit we have assholes on our side. But, you don't have to be an asshole on the other side. Walk away from that shit. Stop supporting it. Just say, I'm done. What Trump offered was a lie. Nothing he said he was going to do, he actually did, except for himself. All he's done is hurt people. Just say no. No more. And maybe, if you do that, maybe you will be able to see that, hey, brown people didn't fuck up this country. In fact, the country's not really... Brown people didn't fuck up this country. If the country is fucked up today, it's been people like fucking Elon Musk. And,
That was for all you sociopaths in there. I hope at least one of you heard that song and started thinking, oh shit, I don't think I'm a sociopath. I might be in danger. Millhouse shit, really. In the meanwhile, we have a message from one of our allies down here in the resistance.
they are a minority. They're becoming a smaller minority.
You're wasting our tax dollars, asshole. Where are you going? What's your job? What you gotta do? What's so big and important for you, Bacon? Come on, Piggy. I know you want to say something. All y'all born. All y'all are born. You never in a million years.
All right. Somebody had something that looked like food. I'm gonna go see if I can find some of it, because my blood sugar is probably falling by now. I have, a Cliff Bar, but that's more for an emergency.
The billionaire new owner.
So I'll be right back.
The Trailblazers, Tom Dundon, is flying in on his probably private jet from Texas. and he's going to schmooze with our politicians at the Moda Center from 1 till 6 p.m. And so we're planning on protesting him. Oop, back up. So if any of you guys want to join us, you're more than welcome. There's safety in numbers, so we'd really appreciate it if you can come out. I mean, if you can't be there at 1, you can be there at 4. Hey.
Date and time again, please.
So yeah, if you guys want to protest this billionaire, come on out.
Next Wednesday, 1 to 4 at the Moda Center. So if you're in Portland.
Not gonna lie, that's right there. This is important. I don't want anybody.
This Wednesday?
This Wednesday, not next.
This Wednesday. So a few days from now. So if you're in Portland and you want to go and protest 1 to 4, go ahead and be there. All right, I'm going to go see about that food that I believe is over at the table across the street. Be right back, guys.
So this will be fun. I would love to have a conversation with Keith, even though he looks like he stepped up in Mayflower, and he talks like one too. In the meanwhile, your DJ tonight with Revolution Radio. I want to thank you all once more for coming out here. Again, if you have any requests of your own, please do not be afraid to speak up. We will always be here for you. And I'm going to finish out my little tour right now with some Hailstorm, Buck with an Anchor. Because as a pirate, how can I not? This is your future. Enjoy. Oh wait, did Bacon come back out? Oh no, that's just a shadow. Happy birthday.
Fuck you, you're a fucking wanker. We're gonna punch you right in the balls. Fuck you with the fucking anchor.
No snacks. If I need one.
You're a fucking wanker. We're gonna punch you right in the balls. Fuck you with the fucking anchor.
If I need one, it will be one of these. Alright, well, as you'll know, I am a fan of taking a look up. Nice shot of the moon. Not bad for a Pixel 6. And it hasn't caused the stream to disconnect, so I'm happy about that. Some songs you're just not allowed to stream at all, and that's when YouTube will start disconnecting you. So when I get to those, I will have to say, I'm muting the stream, or what's going to happen is I will get a message from, I'll have like connection issues, and I'll get a message from Chris saying, copyright, mute the song, which sucks, but if it does that for copyright reasons, I've got to. It just reconnected, so hopefully Chris is going to tell me if that was for copyright. It will tell him in the control center. There's more than 3 people out here. I'm showing the people on the driveway. There are a bunch of people off to my left across the street. There's a bunch of people off to my right. Oh, just a few. Oh, hey. Wow, they haven't done that in like 2 weeks. There's a few people over here, but most of the people are over across the street. I don't film over there.
Okay, let's do some tech shit. We'll be right back.
Get the fuck out of every city!
They're gonna leave now. That's all they needed.
There are 10 people to my right, a few people across the street. There's about 20 across the street that to my left. Like I said, I don't film over there.
No, I'm blessed by my friends and neighbors. That's what people right in front of me.
Wait, that's the reason why people make fun of you?
Yeah.
Let's party!
Party isn't exactly what I'm going for here.
Hey, we actually have to go back. Most of my work's out here.
See you next time.
Yeah, party is not bad. Man, I hate it when I set up the stream vertical. I mean, I can follow chat easier when it's vertical. It's less broken to follow chat when it's vertical, but I hate that, like, I've got just this narrow field of view. I can only see, like, you know, if I really zoom out, I can get, there are, you know, 4 or 5 people over there.
No, I saw you.
Deport yourself, asshole.
I like that. It's going to be hot tomorrow, though. When you're in the direct sun, it's kind of warm. It's not too hot, but
Greatly appreciate my mods. Since I didn't set this stream up in advance, I did not have the ability to go into the control center and set it to subscribers only, so they have extra work. Often I just forget to do that. This time I couldn't do it, so. That's why I need a tablet. Apparently the Walmart tablet is not half fucking bad. And it's a big one, it's a 13-inch, so I mean it's iPad size, iPad Pro size, so I would be able to make chat as big as I wanted on that. So the major things I would like to do to upgrade this stream, I've been asked by Lisa, and I still haven't gotten a good direction on a specific phone. If not the Pixel 9 Pro. What? Pixel 9 Pro is kind of expensive. It is, you know, last year's phone. 2 years ago now, I guess. But it's got a great camera. Which, I mean, that's saying something because Pixels have it. But it's got a really good zoom. And I want to zoom so that I can basically get non-blurry what's at the gate in detail from here. And I cannot do that with this phone, not clearly, not high resolution. It's a phone, and then I need a second device, like that ONN tablet. So I'm looking at probably about $1,300 in equipment. I've already spent about $800 on everything out here. So, and frankly, this video will make $0. So, if you want to support me, super chats are the only way, or my PayPal link is in the video description, or Chris can post it. What I really want to do first, possibly before I do anything else, if I have recurring income, and that's going to basically come from like memberships, I will buy a data plan. It's about $55, $60 a month, and I can shove a data plan SIM card in my hotspot. I have a hotspot, it's just not being used at the moment, and I will be able to have a dropped connection less often. That will be nice. I'm literally gonna, you saw that I have this wagon. I'm literally going to put a new top on the wagon, and inside it is going to have a cooling fan for the hot spot, which will run inside the roof, connected to a battery, and Wi-Fi to the wagon is how I will get Wi-Fi to the wagon is how I will get any signal out, and I'll be recording locally when I do that. So if I have signal problems, just the cold water. Why do I shake bottles of water? If they've been sitting for a month or two, the water will start to go flat in the bottle. The hydrogen and oxygen begin to separate. That's what makes the water flat. Shaking it up kind of recombines a little bit, makes the water taste a little fresher. That's done before you open it. Oh, so my mods are having to like re-hide everybody I've unhidden. Every couple of months or so I do a mass unban. And then my mods have more work to do. Sorry guys. I do it because the possibility that somebody
Nothing
Actually, I agree with that. If you are going to paint graffiti on the wall, you should be arrested for vandalism. And actually, that is completely fitting within the realm of civil disobedience. If you are choosing to break the law as a form of protest, you're willing to accept the consequences, or you should be, of being arrested. If you're not breaking any laws, you shouldn't be arrested, and that is a travesty that people like me come out here and document. But if you're actually breaking the law, and you're choosing to break the law, you're choosing to accept the consequences if you're arrested. I think some of the people who do stuff like that are hoping that they will get arrested so that, it goes on their protester resume or some shit. I don't have to approve of that. I want tacos. I always want tacos. Tamales. Ooh, that'd be good. I don't have those things. I have, actually.
I'll definitely check that out.
Yeah, I'm the weights man, for sure.
I have, in addition to the, regular Cliff bars, I do have a couple of Z bars. So I think I'll have one of those. Because of the chemotherapy, I get nauseous if I don't eat something on a semi-regular basis. And I'm there. Thing is, this is my neighborhood. So no, I'm not happy about the graffiti. The sidewalk paint is cool though. If a sidewalk painting girl wants to come back and paint every sidewalk in the neighborhood, I would be absolutely ecstatic. In fact, I would help contribute to her paint supply. I have done so before. I'm gonna get another shot of the moon. Come on, focus. There we go. Nice moon tonight. Okay, now I'm way too zoomed in. For me, mostly, I need to eat something. If you take Zofran for nausea, it has side effects. My solution to that: take 2 of these, and hopefully you can keep whatever's in your stomach in your stomach. It doesn't have the side effects of Zofran, and it's almost as good. There's actually a scientific study that people can like smell rubbing alcohol, and it's almost as effective as Zofran. And the study's conclusion suggests that other strong odors that aren't, immediately nauseating can help you keep your lunch down. Like peppermint. I tend to like wintergreen more than peppermint. But wintergreen is a lot more mild of a flavor, so I need more of it. Hi, Mike. We miss you down here. Actually, I'm missing a lot of people down here. Apparently, my friends are fighting. And I wish they would not do that. It's easy to say, it's harder to do. People are not seeing enemies coming out the front doors, so they're looking for enemies behind them and beside them. That's not good for us. Love you, Tryman! Honk!
How are you?
Not bad.
Good to see you. You hear Darren around?
He was over there a minute ago.
Okay. I'll see him.
Yeah, I'm really, really bummed that I missed Juneteenth. I just was feeling like absolute shit, so.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah. You're out here all the time. You're doing what you can.
I have to. I mean, you know what I did before I was out here. I was a Republican. So
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I have to be out here.
Yeah. You're making up for it.
That's why, I've heard from a few people who are like, I didn't know this is what I was voting for. But, like, I keep hearing people say they're not going to forgive the people who voted for it.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm
I'm
the same way a little bit, like, just a tiny bit, like, at this point, like...
What I keep telling him is...
You're redeemable, know? Like,
if a lot of people are starting to say, I see the writing on the wall and I want to not be associated with it.
Mm-hmm.
If you've seen the light, you're our friend.
Yeah.
If you've just seen the writing on the wall and you just want to, not be associated with it, you got some morality problems and you need to work on that.
Yeah, I completely agree. For sure. Yeah, I mean, like, in 2016, if it were Kasich versus Hillary, I would have had to thought about that a while, But, like, no, that's not what happened.
If Bernie Sanders had been the Democratic candidate,
he would have won, for sure.
I would have voted for him.
He would have outclassed the fuck out of Trump during all the debates. Instead, Hillary just kind of played the same game that
and he would have been genuine.
And everyone fucking counter protester out here loves to say oh, what about Biden? What about Hillary? It's we don't like them either, Even us so-called liberals, which doesn't even explain us.
I still need to go back and watch a video. Somebody sent me a video. Because, obviously being a Republican as recently as last January.
Yeah. I got you.
When I realized that the Republican Party was now the Trump Party, I'm like, nope.
Yeah, I respect you for coming to that realization,
Well, I've been telling people to do what I did.
Same with Pam.
Go to something normie, like the silent march.
Sure.
I didn't get many viewers for that, but I went out there and I filmed that because that shit's important and that is normie as it comes. And what I tell people is if you are somebody on the right and you realize Trump is nuts, which is a lot of people at this point, go to something normie like that. See if the people that you run into don't seem more, talk to them.
Yeah.
See if the people you're talking to aren't more like you than the people protecting the Epstein class.
Well, I feel especially during Pride Month, this is with all the chuds going to Pride events trying to stir up shit, it's just they just end up talking to normal ass people, and then it's just kind of counterproductive for them because they think that everyone is a certain way, and it's
they go out there,
no, they're just meeting normal people,
they gravitate
having civil discussion
toward the trans person. They go, oh my god, that's a guy in a dress.
Yeah.
First of all, on a hot day, that dress is probably actually comfortable. Secondly, she looks fabulous.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
and you talk to her, she's just.
And we can talk about how all red states, all the deepest red states, trans porn is their number one fucking option for porn. Yeah. Yo, Darren. What's up, dude?
Yeah, like I said, go to normie events. Talk to people. If the people you talk to are more like you than like the Epstein class, keep talking. And when you see people and not labels, you see that's John, not that's the communist, or that's the socialist, or that's the liberal, or whatever label you want to throw at people. That one's gay, that one's trans, who cares? When you see people instead of labels, when you see people instead of labels, ask God to help. Because when you see people instead of labels, and you know Donald Trump is fucking nuts, you're going to be ready to help. Because there are people trying to stop it. You might not become a leftist yourself of any description, but discovering that people are human is the first step to fixing this shit. Oh, guys!
Dad is in his little kid. Telephone. Like now and sometimes. That or his ex-wife. Actually, if he's on the phone for a while, it's probably not his ex-wife.
Maybe I don't want to interrupt him, man. I don't object to cold pizza.
There's a pepperoni below that. There's pepperoni below that.
We're so far past anything legally being done, any kind of reform. We are so far past injustice being served within the systems that exist. There's only one more option for these disgusting
I live near the Western plant. So
fertilizer.
I did enough issues with nausea
They
days.
fuck with the children. I think we should take them out to the center of town and torture and kill them. I think we should make them suffer. Make them eat their shit for supper. I want to see them squirm on stage and make them scream out for their mother.
You or
Send them back to the earth, back to the dirt. That's all that they're worth. Transmute all of the pain and the hurt. Now they serve God as rebirth. Love and light is for beginners. Time to point out the real sinners. Redefine losers and winners. What really happened at those dinners? May those that choose to be brave and speak up always be covered. You're protected in this realm and in the next by sacred mothers. The people hold the power now in morals and in numbers. May those monsters never see another night of restful slumber. It's power to the witches, to the women, to survivors. May your rage ignite a flame within you. That's your sacred fire. May they all receive the outcome they deserve. Those twisted it's 250 in their chin. Cut the viper at the head and remove all their suppliers. May the fabric of their wicked ways be dissected to the fibers. May we see the retribution on a live stream. All subscribers. Send them back to the earth, back to the dirt. That's all that they're worth. Transmute all of the pain and the hurt. Now they serve God as rebirth. Love and light is for beginners. Time to point out the real sinners. Redefine losers and winners. What really happened at those dinners? Send them back to the earth, back to the dirt. That's all that
Earlier, there's a couple slices of what looks like a mushroom garlic still. Oh yeah, Darren brought it down earlier and was announcing That's how I feel about sizzle pie
It's a peculiar situation.
kind of a change.
We're talking pizza over here.
So that is rendered to the beat of people of the earth roll around.
It's so hard to keep people in frame when you're vertical. Did somebody just sticker? I didn't quite catch it. Hello? Oh. Thank you, Crash. I greatly appreciate it. I'm afraid to send the button to see if people have.
I just wanted to say hi and bye.
Oh, hi. How are things?
Good.
I mostly I came out to cover the Silent March, which got like no views, but important.
Yeah, exactly.
And I followed them back where they stopped being silent and started singing some, old school protest songs. And then I came back down here. The problem was I didn't create a second stream ahead of time, so not members only. Oops. And I don't have the ability to change that. And apparently, Chris has more fun just going, nope,
Hey.
nope.
Yeah, back on us, my stream, my Twitch now. He's got to be busy on his computer.
I don't know how he does it. I greatly appreciate that he does.
Are they still messing with your stream, or is that pretty much past? Like, generally.
What I found out is if somebody plays the wrong song,
Yeah.
you will get a copyright thing, and that'll disconnect you. But what happened was, I kept getting them, and because I don't have access to the control center, I didn't see that was what the problem was. Because the signal out here is funny since I don't have a working hotspot yet. So I don't know if it's crappy signal or copyright.
See, I've only got popped 2 or 3 times per song, and you got hit an awful lot.
I think it's that I've been closer to it, and I'm picking up everything with the phone. You have a mic.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because I have like noise reduction on my mics that kind of obscures it. That makes sense. Well, hopefully that gets
But
resolved.
if people are reporting my stream, that won't do anything by itself. But if I'm also getting like the copyright stuff and a lot, and then YouTube's algorithm looks at it and says, okay, you have over 1,000 copyright matches, and you've had 3 or 4, you can't stream that song, and you've been getting all these reports from MAGA people being assholes.
So that's the thing. So they mass reported me, and it screwed me up for months. Like my viewership was down. I wouldn't get in the source feed. I wouldn't get promoted. And I think what happened is the same people kept doing false reports. And the more they do false reports, the lower their credibility gets in YouTube's algorithm until it just didn't work anymore,
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna head home. I'm absolutely freezing.
Yeah, have a good night.
Have a good night. I'll see you out here later.
It's time to stop fucking around and get lit. Go and bring a blick in the town and just sit. You ain't gonna use it unless they use theirs, and there's gonna be a lot that we learn real quick. It's time to pick a side. I think we are way past sticking to the sideline. While the dime may not be the one getting you down, his name is definitely on the byline. Time for you to wake up. This is what the U.S. is made of. Make a sign by the
See, I can talk to people about religious stuff, but if you tell me you're a Christian and you support MAGA, I'm asking how. Because there be 4 gospels, and you don't even get through the first one before Jesus tells you, straight up, if you act like Donald Trump, you are not going to heaven.
I can't tell you what's worse. The message was terse. I'll ride white supremacists for America first. Do the bus on merge.
Oh, guys!
Might have been living here first. Incels and sellers, small life failures underneath
I much appreciate the support, Crash. Really do. I'm an American patriot and a constitutionalist. That's why I don't love Donald Trump. Oh, shit. Hey, Chris, am I still on a copyrighted song, or did it warn and go away? Okay. Have a good night, Mike.
Harming infants and grandparents. These masked hypocrites are also immigrants with strong accents. Explain this bitch, idiot assailants.
I have no problem with the people of Israel. Israel's government, on the other hand, can fuck right off. The way I see it, if you're an American patriot, if you support the Constitution, if you read the Constitution, you can't support Donald Trump. because he is an anti-constitutionalist.
So now you see that the icy methodicts are teeny tiny, get absolutely no pussy. Except they're just a
Okay, the song is fucking hilarious.
Alex Perry's everything you'll never be. A man who lives daily. The type of guy who bring home to your parents a wholesome success. Protected women, well respected, most of all genuinely loved wholeheartedly. Alex, I'm just so sorry that happened to you. We're all so heartbroken. You didn't deserve it, but they all do. They do.
I'll be back. I need to go and talk to Chad before he leaves.
Private equity is buying my dad's nursing home, cutting the wages of a woman on staff who's wiping my father's ass. She's from El Salvador, where we backed a coup in a civil war to keep them from doing land reform. And who do you think all that was for? Private equity bought the apartments down the block, keeping them empty around the clock to drive up the price for housing stock. There was a venue here, the stickiest law and the cheapest beer, but music ain't what it used to be. And who can afford to play for free? Private equity, a pile of cash of enormous size, a bottomless hunger to monetize every second of our previously worthless little lives. Buying schools and the TV shows, buying the news and the radio. And what do you think they want us to know? Well, there's no point in fighting. It only hurts a little bit. Just step right in, you won't regret it. Final question, cash or credit?
Look, if you're not a fascist! Come on, dude! Give us a hug! Fascist, fascist, fascist! Move!
over tonight. They're going to pick us up. My emergency way.
Street for being me, don't nobody give a fuck. Murder our sons and their daughters and walk free, don't nobody give a fuck. How come we never make it on the TV? Don't nobody give a fuck. I never believe in it, give a fuck with tragedy. That's why I give a fuck. Never give a fuck. But it doesn't seem to be enough to warn any coverage that the media is covering up for wars, being entrusted in the companies that profit off the oil by the government that's lusted for the blood that's in our soil. Poison the water and then it washes and burns. And now they're hunting our women and now they're hunting the girls. They're buying everybody's hanging, but it's not your concern. We're catching bullets in the bag, but it's not your concern. Don't trip, keep it steady when you're stepping over the bodies belonging to our families. While you're watching for equality. I'm likely to die in the streets for being me. Don't nobody give a fuck. Murder our sons and their daughters and walk free. Don't nobody give a fuck. Why do we never make it on the TV? Don't nobody give a fuck.
are going in.
I've done like some work for ones like at hotels and like you think that's
Well, sorry I've been gone so long. I was talking to Chad, and a good portion of what I was talking to him about is stuff that isn't really meant to be on a stream. I'm putting my face covering back on because it's getting cold out here. But hopefully, none of the music has gotten me into too much trouble. The fact that my stream has not been forcefully ended suggests that it doesn't. Too many of my friends don't trust each other anymore. I'm not real thrilled about that. Subscribe to whoever the hell you want to, and don't subscribe to whoever you don't want to. That's it. Just understand, most of my mods here are Nathan's friends. So, and I don't have rules against, like, they have to go so far before you can ban their... No, if you piss them off, you're gone. And I will stand behind my moderators, so piss them off at your own peril. Hello. Heather says hello. Hi, Heather. Probably left now because I wasn't here. It looks like Mike got timed out for going a little too far. He does that once in a while. He'll be back later on and he'll be his normal self. I'm sorry I missed it. I would hope that, you know, maybe Mike is one of my friends, and, you know, I'd hope I could talk to him about, I'm not going to go digging into it, but if he was going too far, and I could see that Mike is perfectly capable of doing that. Mike has a lot of strong feelings about some shit, and usually they're things I totally understand. So
I reimagined I Need a Taylor scene in SpongeBob.
like I said, I'm sure he'll be back, you know, in a day or two, and it will be fine.
We'll have like a really quick scene playing, and it'll just get interrupted by a
Yeah, I'd say that Nathan is a pretty level-headed streamer. He definitely has a side and he definitely has opinions, but he tries to keep them out of his stream. It's not how I would do things. It is not how I would do things. It's not how I do things at all. That's just not my style. It's his. I disagree with it, but you know, that doesn't mean he's not my friend. See, that's the thing. Adults can have disagreements with each other and still be friends. I don't know what happened in politics that, you know, everybody has to agree with me 100% or they're my sworn enemy for the rest of my life. I also don't worry about who's talking to who. I mean, you guys saw me talking to a guy who was my friend for a decade. Last night, and he was public enemy number. He was basically, for years, he was the Tommy of the decade that I knew him. I mean, he wasn't really MAGA. He was a libertarian. he thought Trump sounded like a good idea until Trump started saying and doing some things that weren't such a good idea. And now he seems kind of really conflicted at best. That's where I was, you know. That's where I was back in 2001. 2021. Shit. Yep, I've known Donald Trump was problem since fucking 9/11. No, January 6th was my nope, never again. And it wasn't on the day, it was a couple months later, really. It was after the cognitive dissonance process. Oh, So Tired sent chili. I like chili. Sounds like I missed some shit, though. Things here are a little tense, honestly. When, you know, a large coalition of people who don't all have the same side, really, come together for common cause, and that common cause seems to be not there in front of them anymore. I mean, ICE is definitely still very much a current threat, but they're not coming out here to try and bust heads and spray people with tear gas, and that's been a far too effective strategy for them for getting us to try and find things to not like about our fellow comrades. So one of the people that has been kind of the subject of and involved in some of the infighting out here is Freya, who has been like going on like MAGA shows and whatnot, and I don't know the details there. I wasn't part of it. I wasn't around for it. I didn't go back and watch it. What I will say is, Freya, you're my friend. I love you dearly. The people that you've been talking to don't love you dearly. They don't respect you. They will misgender you on purpose, right in front of you, to be insulting. They will laugh at you behind your back. I know, I was a Republican. And I saw people like them behave the way they did. And they're just tickled pink if they can make you an enemy of your friends and divide you from your friends and divide your friends from you. My advice, if you're willing to take it, would be not to let them do it. You've been calling yourself an outcast, and maybe with some people you are, but not with me. You're genuinely fun, interesting, slightly immature in fun ways. Kind of the reason why everybody's been following this dude, Reckless Ben, is because he hasn't really done anything wrong, and anything he has done wrong has been funny. So, see a lot of you in him. And if you've decided that, you know, you find more in common politically with some people on the right, you're still going to be my friend. I'm going to tell you you're wrong, because holy shit, these guys are wrong. You're welcome here in this channel. So is Mike. So is Pam. So is anybody else who's been involved. You guys you're my people. I'd appreciate it if you didn't, you know, want to, you know, tear each other's heads off. But even if my mods need to, you know, time somebody out because they've gone too far, you know, they understand that we're in this together, if nothing else. Guess that's all I gotta say on that subject. I would absolutely love it if, you know, Mike discovered some of the things I did and came to some of the same conclusions I did. He was my friend for a very long time. And he was a friend when other people were not willing to be. People I thought were friends and decided they weren't. So, not going to forget that. And maybe some other people will, you know, disregard all the times that you've been there for us. But I haven't. Anyway, I've gone on and on enough about that. And the details of it, I don't even know what the hell happened. And probably most of y'all don't know what happened either, unless you were there in Nathan's stream when it did. You know, I really appreciate it when people realize that they kind of went overboard and are willing to say so. So thank you, Tarly. I really appreciate that. Sometimes we all just are like, no, I'm not going to be friendly today. I wish I had timestamps on this. Then I would know how far behind I am.
Let's try again next time. Oh, is that
There is a noise ordinance at 11. People have turned it down. They have not turned it off. They have turned it down. It isn't very loud anymore. A noise ordinance at 10 p.m. does not mean you cannot play any music. It means that you cannot play loud music. And they're not doing that anymore. The volume went way down.
I figured it'd be much more purposeful than just taking it off. I made sure to make most of like especially the roses. Like you're gonna have to like.
There is music playing though, and it is 11 p.m.
I guess it just shows how they like their I'm not actually going to pick the piss down here, so. That's the problem.
Thanks for the stickers, guys. To see them, but I wasn't. I really appreciate them though. They're kind of funny. Oh, guys! See, that's violating the noise ordinance.
I don't know if that's true or not. I don't think it's true. I don't think it's true. I don't think so. But that's the first.
The DJ is not Darren. Darren has a court order saying he cannot play music after 10 p.m. So he is not doing so. But that tells me how far back I am. Holy shit. Sorry, guys.
Well, you just kept forgetting it. Yeah, I kept on forgetting it. We watched the entire fucking This has it looks great.
It's gloves.
I'm heading out of here. I'll see you later.
It's gotten cold enough out here. I need my gloves just for the... I would like to go home soon, but I want to catch up on chat first because neglecting you guys for freaking half an hour with a bunch of chat on red was not being a good YouTuber host person.
What? Come back!
That's why they shout shit and drive off. They're chicken shit.
We're gonna.
No, I won't be here for a couple. No? No, we're going back up to the store. There's up there. Say, come on, guys.
No, not allowed.
I mean, that's the thing. When it gets too hot, I can't remove clothing. I've got to come out here during the daytime covered head to toe. And I'm back to doing that now just because it got cold. So... But definitely, even if I could, y'all would appreciate it if I kept some stuff on.
That's the one, that's like collaborative I really like. Yeah. I like that visual that gave you. I'm heading out of here. You take it easy, all right?
You have a good night. I wouldn't have deleted that. Somebody posted that the Second Amendment was made to fight authoritarianism, and it was. That's its purpose.
Hey, friends and neighbors, gotta pack up for the night. Show your hand, you little fascist assholes that want to yell at you some more. Maybe you're just asleep, like your buddy at the side door. Much love, friends and neighbors. Be back out. What's up?
ICE is actually using this building. They're not using it as much. They try to use their airport black site as much as possible, because if they take somebody there, they don't get a lawyer. If they come here, there's a fairly good chance that we'll get them a lawyer. And yeah, that's a possibility they want to avoid. But unfortunately, they're having to work out of this building more and more again. My thoughts. Other, I'm way behind. My thoughts on people who have been pardoned or their sentences commuted or whatever by MAGA as a thank you for breaking the law, and they've gone on to reoffend. Fuck those bastards. If you were pardoned for what you did on January 6th, and you have taken it as a good opportunity to clean up your life and walk away from the shit you did. I mean, Pam did that. She actually refused the pardon. But, I mean, she got her head on straight, or at least not... I don't know Pam well enough to say that, you know, everything she believes now is what I believe. But she realized that she made some pretty big fucking mistakes on January 6th. And she's a comrade now, so that says she's at least got her head in the right direction.
Oh yeah, you gotta go. I'm sorry. It was great seeing you. No. I know, but our son's laughing out.
Freya is an independent person, and I respect her choices. Even if I don't agree with them. I hate people. Not all people, just some specific people. Ah. Scroll, not that. You know, Trump said he would drain the swamp, but instead he turned the reflecting pool into one. Oops. Yeah, racism is just going to get you banned here. We'll time out somebody who is, you know, being over the top, but if you're going to come in here and be a racist dipshit, you're just going away.
With that?
Cooking. All I've had to eat tonight is that pizza and Z-bar. So I would like to go home and I think I'm gonna make a couple burritos. Actually, I have some taquitos. They're frozen, but I have them. Beef and potato taquitos. They're really good. It's rather similar to the way my mom makes tacos, but they're rolled. And grilled in the frying pan instead of you know, fried in half an inch of oil. It does. I'm so looking forward to it, especially since Katie got some guacamole. Assuming that's not all gone. Some really good stuff that is got it from the farmer's market. Anyway, guys, people are packing up here. It's late. I really don't give a shit about shift change. There's nobody here on the weekend but DHS, really. So I'm gonna call it. I did catch up. I'm sorry to have abandoned you guys for so long, but I needed to talk to Chad about a couple of things that he was aware of that I have not been. Just because, you know, if I want to do this whole medic thing, first of all, being a YouTuber is kind of, you're supposed to be hyper aware of your surroundings and not distracted. And here I am, sitting here looking at a camera for the most part, pointed in one direction, wearing the wrong clothes. You know, I'm basically failing a lot of the things that they train medics to do, but I'll help if I can. That's my thing, is I'll help if I can. So anyway, I'm gonna call it for the night. Hope everyone had a good stream. I am sorry about the choppiness of the earlier thing. Those silent march protests are so important because that's the normie event that, you know, people who are afraid of the drama and potential for arrest that exists out here, they can go to something like that. So it's important. Anyway, that'll be it from me tonight. Glad to be here, guys. Have another taco. I am Joseph. Have a good night.